good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much. I was just settling in and reviewing my latest findings. Mind flayers, cultists, and, of course, your esteemed company. Why, I'm practically an expert. They've tentacles, you know. Quite shocking. The druid Halson had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close. As a matter of fact, I do. But why do you? That can't be. You're either an excellent storyteller, or you've experienced something quite exceptional. Tell me, have you noticed any residual psionic malaise since the alleged encounter? Curious. Illithids, their technical name, form a hive mind. One shouldn't be able to hear their dark whispers unless... Are you familiar with the process of ceremorphosis? That is what happens when a mind flare parasite infects a living host. If what you say were true, you'd be a mind flayer by now. You? Infected by a mind flare? Ridiculous. Isn't it? Still, there'd be no harm in me taking a teensy look, would there? I know all the signs. If I just peer in your eye, I could quickly... Oh, my dear sweet gods! If we managed it, we'd have a specimen of incredible rarity on our hands. I'll need to research the particulars, however. Give me a bit of time, and I'll have this little issue sorted.
Very well.
Danger. No good will come of devouring a gate worm, no matter what you might think. Are you sure that's the best course of action? Confirmed. Until then, I remain at the ready.
Feeling illithid? Funny you should ask. I was just thinking about what would have become of us without that Nautiloid. I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail. But what about you? I can picture you getting mixed up in some outrageous shit. Giants, beholders, Thayans, the works. Maybe once we've wrapped up the current shenanigans, we'll rest a bit and find some new heap of troubles to throw ourselves at.
Come on then, don't leave me in suspense. How are you feeling? No errant tentacles? No sudden cravings for a more cerebral diet? Wonderful. Advantages are a more precious commodity than I'd have hoped, given the nature of our predicament. I commend you on your willingness to take such a risk. Now, let's hope your new illithid fuel prowess tipped the balance suitably in our favor. Was there another matter you wish to discuss?
Yes. Who knows? Drow? Mind flayers? Death? Hopefully not ours. But maybe answers, if we can convince the right people to talk.
Gone gods. Watching you consume that tadpole was more disgusting than the tadpole itself. Though, I suppose that's not what you wanted to talk about.
It was bad enough having just one of those tadpoles forced upon us. I can scarcely believe you actually inflicted another on yourself.
You know, I was just thinking about you, remembering our little encounter in the night. The very same. It obviously put me off your neck, but now I can't help but wonder how the others taste. Not that anyone's volunteered, it's just an idle fancy. No, that's the thing. I can't quite figure them out. Take Gale, for example. He strikes me as someone whose blood is rich, refined, like well-aged brandy. But the Gith? What in the hells would she taste like? Oh. Well, that sounds very appealing. I'm almost convinced. No one's getting killed, I swear. We're just two friends talking. So, in the spirit of theoretical questions, if you had to take a bite from one of them, who would it be? A fine choice. She is enticing. Although, the more I think on it, the hungrier I get. I better go find something I can actually get my teeth into. Nothing out there will taste as good as the alternatives, but I'll make do. Sweet dreams.
I promised I'd be back. Don't worry. I have things under control. For now. I see you've been using the powers the tadpole gives you. Good. But things haven't gone as you expected. You hoped a druid as powerful as Halsin might be able to remove your tadpole. But he couldn't. You're desperate to be rid of it. Understandable. But you're looking for solutions in the wrong places. Yes. Halsin is correct.
Your parasite is unusual. It is wrapped in magic that prevents its removal. Until the source of the tadpole's magic is destroyed, any attempt to remove it will kill you. You were lucky that Halsin knew this. His instincts are right. The parasites are merely a symptom of a greater sickness in Faerun. The absolute aims are not yet clear to me, but its progress towards domination is clear. These parasites are more than a lithid spawn. They are vessels for control. The infected hear the voice of the Absolute and believe it to be a god. That is how the cult of the Absolute is spreading. The highest of their rank, the True Souls, carry a tadpole just like yours. It is how they receive their orders. It is what makes them obey. When the order to transform is given, it will not be a matter of days. They will be mind flayers in an instant. Were it not for my protection, so would you. I have powers of my own. Unique powers. But know that we are alike. Just like you, I was infected with a mind flayer parasite. Just like you, I seek to be free of it. I've been trying to escape from this evil for a long time. Once, I almost succeeded. Now, through you, I've been given a new chance. You can go where I cannot, and I can protect you from that evil. If we work together, we may turn this around. Hells, they need me. I have to go. No, I can handle this. For now. The power I used to protect you, I stole it from someone. They want it back. I will hold them off for as long as I can, but sooner or later I will be worn down. You must discover the source of the magic that controls the parasites before that happens. The cultists are gathering at Moonrise Towers. Use the powers your parasite gives you to convince them you are one of them. And when you find the source of their magic, destroy it. Go. Our freedom depends on it.
The dog holds a well-chewed ball in his mouth.
All right. It's only fair that you enjoy it too. But if you feel like throwing it, I wouldn't mind that at all.
Fate spins along as it should. Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead? Very well. Choose. another. Thy name has been recorded. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services. As thou desire.
Can't give up now. My faith protects me. I wonder what the next move is. Never a dull moment.
Never a dull moment. All right, what now? Swift as my feet can carry me. I don't need any attention right now. Let's see what you're hiding. From your pocket to mine. I can take what I please. Little bit of this, little bit of that. Not up for trading today, I'm afraid. Interesting selection. Well, that's interesting. Surely no one will notice. What to take? Using a 5-finger discount. Nice. All mine. What to choose? These boots have seen everything. Something's on my mind. Moving ahead.
Trust no one. Over there.
Looking ahead. Breathe deep and move.
All right. What now?
Wits and blades.
Can't give up now. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Let's move. Don't waste a step.
Beats the taste of stolen beer.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
This is making my head hurt.
Can't risk being in open view. Don't draw any attention.
Nice and chewy.
Let's get in and out. Well, that's interesting. What to take? Using a 5-finger discount. What to choose? All mine. Little bit of this, little bit of that. I can take what I please. Nice. From your pocket to mine. Time to press ahead. Moving in.
What now? One step at a time.
No one stopped me yet. If not over, then through.
Goblins are such vile little parasites.
Given your own nature, are you really the one to judge?
Softer than a whisper. Carefully now. Interesting selection. Surely no one will notice. Not up for trading today, I'm afraid.
Waiting's getting to me. If we left, we could at least make a run for
Surely
it.
no one will notice. Little bit of this, little bit of that. Don't waste a step. Need to find a way forward.
Let's get going.
I've got a long road ahead.
There is work to do. These boots have seen everything.
This vessel is at thy disposal. Do what thou wilt. Thou art the master, so it shall be.
Another visit from the Golden Paladin. It said we'll get the answers we need about the tadpole if we infiltrate the cult. Indeed. You really did it, huh? Not worried about adding more illithid into the mix? Well, what can I say? You look fine, smell fine, seem fine. And yet, you're more mind flayer than ever. Hope you don't expect me to follow your lead in this. Do they? I'm not sure either of us can say one way or the other. We don't know what the costs might be just yet. Good. And you know, keep an eye on yourself. If you start feeling loopy, shout. We don't know what these tadpoles are capable of. What's on your mind? Sad. I couldn't let myself feel sad in the Hells. Letting my guard down would have been a death sentence. And letting, say, a Cambion near me would have been disastrous. I thought it best to just keep my distance. But loneliness that deep gets into the marrow. Now that I'm here, among friends, I can feel it burning out of me. Little by little, step by step. Aces.
I had another dream. Which, I suppose, means you did as well. Whoever's reaching out to us truly does seem opposed to the Absolute, but wants us to embrace the tadpole. Venture right into the heart of the cult. Perhaps we truly have a secret protector. Or we're walking into a trap.
I had another visit from that dream figure. I take it you did too. It claims that if we infiltrate the heart of the cult that's giving out these parasites, we'll find the answers we're looking for. It gave me another gift, too. Just like it did the first time it appeared. Rather generous, if you ask me. And while we're at it, we can see how many more of these little worms we can harvest. Now, was there anything else?
Another dream. Another order from that dubious visitor. It announced that we will find the answers we seek in the Absolute Cultist's lair, and offered another generous gift. A persuasive creature. It tempts us with power, expresses its admiration, its adoration. Avert your eyes whenever it appears, and do not avail yourself of this new power, no matter how alluring. You've no idea what damage it could do to us, how far into illithid madness it could drag us. Yes, The one truth that fell out of its cankered lips. There will come a battle, but it will be won with swords, not mind games born of brainworms. It is a certainty. I had assumed our parasites served a Geich elder, but I believe they serve a greater master still. A question that burns in my belly day and night. Elders and collectives abide by their own tenets. It would require a powerful creed to unite them. And now this voice, this creed, finds our own ears. If it reaches this plane, it may reach others.
I had another dream last night. The visitor came to me and ordered me to penetrate the heart of the very cult that's spreading the infection. It gave me a tadpole gift too, just like it did the first time it appeared. I suppose it hoped this would help. At first, I thought we should avoid these gifts no matter what advantage we gain. And yet, I can't help recall the words of my father. The best plan is the one that works. These powers could be enough to edge us towards victory. Very well. If it's mind games these parasites wish to play, we'll play. And we'll win.
I've been dreaming of our enigmatic visitor again. She told me our purpose was to take on this cult of the Absolute, to infiltrate its ranks and bring it down from the inside. She even offered me greater powers, the result of some manipulation of the tadpole's psionic abilities. Given the magnitude of what we're up against, I see no harm in considering the benefit this offer might afford us. Could be the only way to reach this source in one piece. As existential evils go, the Absolute certainly seems an adversary worth holding in its tracks. Any opportunities for us to indulge our tadpole's capabilities are hardly on the same scale. Trifles, when one considers the bigger picture.
My good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much. my research turned up a rather brilliant technique that seems quite actionable. It's not too deep, just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt an extraction. I've a needle in my tunic, after all. I assure you, I've dreamt of it 1,000 times over.
Volo carefully holds one of your eyes open and begins to prod uncertainly with the needle. The needle finds the gap between eyeball and socket. Volo frowns and begins to push. Pain shoots through your body as the needle snags on your optic nerve.
I think I have it!
The needle seesaws back and forth, plucking the nerve like a harp string.
Oh, bother. There's some obstacle in the way. I shall need a more robust implement.
Volo carefully withdraws the needle from your eye. Then, reaching into his bag, he produces an ice pick. Volo slowly brings the ice pick closer to your eye.
Now, don't move.
Cold metal presses against the skin beneath your brow. And then, tap, tap, stab.
Do you feel that? Ha! I think we have the blighter on the run. I agree. It's a feisty critter. Just a little further.
Volo tears the pick from your brain with a violent jerk. Your eye plops down into the mud.
Drat!
He pauses, looks down at your eye, and recoils slightly as it sinks into the mud.
There appears to be an amount of cosmetic damage. Please, try not to overexert yourself. You're in a rather fragile state at present. I can't help but feel partly responsible. Perhaps there is something more I can do. Take this. A far superior relic to that old jelly you were chained to. Try it on for size. And, it was very nice to have met you. I'm sure you'll sort out your little brain problem one way or another. Far away from here, if you've a heart. Terribly sorry, my friend. Ta.
Watch your back.
Let's go.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Need something? Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special. I guess I'll spend my evenings lounging here while you do all the hard work. It sounds awful.
Another step forward.
Speak. It is done.
making me sweat.
Blackets will be done.
Well.
Still alive, so that's progress. Must be on my way.
Bloody racket!
Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit. What are we waiting for? Spears are sharp. Our lads are all lined up and ready.
You have already failed me once. And now you dare to...
You were seen stealing. Resolving this peacefully will require more caution than you displayed in getting caught.
Ready for another round?
My faith will protect me.
My turn. Bye forever, pal.
What do they need to be looking at any of us for, is what I'm saying? We're all on the same side. We're gonna set become spider food.
Go on.
It won't be 'cause of your beautiful eyes.
Ignore them. And be happy they didn't throw you to the side.
What now? Let's finish this. Take it.
Orders were to stop here. Don't again. The usual.
Is that blood? No, never mind. How much farther can I go?
I'm just saying, those eyes. Again? Do you want to become spider food?
Indolence breeds madness.
What are they delaying for? Can't we just swarm
Attack
the
someone. Only the guards are allowed to do that, as this one is about to demonstrate.
What's the plan?
shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Breathe deep and move.
Feeling fresh?
Another outsider come to see the boss? Mind your manners now, or he'll throw you in the pit.
Seems simple enough.
Picks a fight. The consequences are hardly surprising.
I will ascend. Taste my fury.
Now this is my happy place.
Action, not reaction. Proceeding.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Your indiscreet killing has earned you a new foe.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
Can't give up.
Another fight. Let's go.
Eager for battle. Repositioning.
These things have stayed interesting. Can't slow down.
Honors you.
My patience wanes. Still in shadow.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Still in shadow.
She is absolute.
Staying out of sight.
Count as adventuring. Let's see what you're hiding.
Got to concentrate.
Survival is all that matters.
Can't afford to let up.
Nothing will stand in my way. At the ready.
I smell blood. Good idea, Karlak.
Time to strike. My path be true.
Time to push my luck again.
Time to strike.
On your word. Soldier.
Where do I go from here? Never a dull moment.
Can't give up. Not now. Swift and lethal.
No choice but to keep going. Light on my feet. On the move.
What's this? My little trick.
There's an illithid parasite in that corpse. You should take a look.
Moving ahead.
I can keep going a little longer now.
Oh, I could go for a good meal. Hey! Damon can use this to fix me. What's this?
No one's stopped me yet. I've got a long road ahead. Better be cautious. Light on my feet. Nothing important is ever easy.
is work to do.
Come on. Can't stay idle. Think you can take me on? Can't slow down.
Don't burn yourself.
Blood comes easy these days.
Need to act fast.
I won't give in. These boots have seen everything.
Talk to me.
Still on my feet.
Dum-de-dum. Whisper mode.
Another fight. Let's go.
On the move. Let's end this. Moving.
What path lies before me?
It's been a long day. I need to rest soon.
Praise his ever-bleeding axe. Praise his throne of flaming iron. Praise Maglubiet.
You know Maglubiet, a tyrannical deity who treats his goblinoid followers as slaves.
Trying to interrupt my prayers? Scared of a real god? You're as goonless as the rest of them. Oh, that's rich. A free world? And how come I'm locked up like a bloody elf? I'll tell you why. 'Cause I'm loyal to Maglubiet. 'Cause I ain't having my head turned by some upstart god. Yeah, my old tribe's fallen for this shite. Traitorous bastards. The great absolute brings us together. Drow and gnolls and goblins all braiding one another's hair. It's a load of shite. Talking to you, ain't I? I just don't believe in all this togetherness and chumminess. Ain't natural. It won't last. They'll be tearing into each other soon enough. Sod 'em all. I'll wait it out in here, praying to a real god.
Don't give me trouble now.
Look at where the Absolute's love got 'em. Dead! Thanks for breaking me out. Gonna find me a new tribe. One that appreciates the old ways.
What a charmer. Yoink! Soldier? Hello. Ooh. What's that?
Still breathing, despite everything. If not over, then through. What's inside? all's well that ends not as bad as it could have. Let's move.
What's cooking? Oh, yeah.
No one back home will ever believe this. Need to find a way forward.